So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a... It's Pirlo! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
I've always been a fan of Giovanni Van Bronckhorst, someone who excels both as a defensive midfielder and a fullback. He's going to have to be busy in trying to cover both positions while ensuring that the team keeps its overall shape.
He is that kind of player, one who any team cannot have enough of in this day and age.
Exactly, we all know how astute and smart he is defensively, but he also adds a touch of class with the way he can carry the ball up the pitch. He's a good source of assists too.
Gullit. And Bronckhorst. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this face-to-face with the keeper. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
That has not gone well. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And this is Ronaldo. And he's running through. Lahm shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Keeper's dealt with that. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Zanetti. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. And it's Zanetti. That'll be a throw-in. Zanetti. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pirlo, and here's Suarez. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Looking to play him in. Vieira. Pirlo. De Jong. And it's Gullit. Half an hour played now. Picked out brilliantly, and he decides to cross it. Pirlo. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. And this is Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Some mighty effort! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Cambodia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Adriano. This looks promising. Luis Suarez! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Platini. Van Bronckhorst. That's a decent clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Crossed it again. Adriano, constant. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Cambodia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
And the shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Zanetti. And they can counter here. And here's Suarez. Pele could try cutting inside here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it. He tries a shot. He has done it. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's had it nicked away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Luis Suarez. That's really well manoeuvred.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. And they win it back again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Platini receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Suarez. Number 11, Pele. Number 13, Del Piero.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And this is Adriano. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 8.
Oh, they could break here.
Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Adriano, spread out to the left, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Nicely shaped ball. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Zanetti. Van Bronckhorst produces the perfect tackle there. Can he get it through? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Varane cuts it out. Adriano bops him off it and wins back the ball. Passes short and sharp. Nice looking ball. Vieira. And it's Zanetti. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. Adriano. Now it's Pirlo. Adriano.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was close. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Hello, attendees.
Any reflections on what you... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Zanetti. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp little... And the shot! They've done it! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good running with the ball. And this is Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Deep cross, he gets big! Oh, crossbar! And now they can clear their lines. Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff powering forward here. Pele quietly revving up. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. Hullet. That's a cute ball. Varane calmly anticipates. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vieira. Pele. Pele going face to face with his great rival. And it's Vieira. Ball played for Del Piero. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's got Luis Suarez! Cruyff. Hullet. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's gone back to the keeper. Deftly away. Adriano. Pele. And here's Suarez. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's having a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And it's Luis Suarez. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that was nowhere near his best. And that has been clubbed away. Cruyff. De Jong. Out to the left it goes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Zanetti clears. De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adriano might just make this. Cruyff. And it's De Jong. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. He's had it taken off him. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zanetti. Pele. Del Piero. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Added time.
And here's Suarez. De Jong with the foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that's been... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Cruyff. That's very neat. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Gullit. Now this could be a chance. Pele. Adriano can be a real threat inside the box. And he was quick to react. De Jong. Adriano. And this is Ronaldo. No, again there's no way through. Nice looking ball. Floated through. And this is Adriano.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Still just a single goal between the sides. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball, he's been caught napping. Flings in across. That's really well manoeuvred. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Del Piero.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Czech herring after the ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Adriano! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
The cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's in on goal. De Jong.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, played right into his path. It's Adriano! It's off target and by quite a way.
Cambodia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution
So,
on
time
the
for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
13,
actually.
Del Piero. Number 11, Pele. Number 21,
Lam.
Suarez.
Bale.
Number 24, Zanetti. Coming on the field.
Very nicely
number
done.
18,
Bale.
Rui Costa. Number 8,
Oh, it's played into
Ronaldinho.
chance!
Number 7,
Firm header, just off
Number
target.
6,
That's a really decent
Marquez.
chance.
Substitution in progress.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pirlo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambodia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from
Adrian.
both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 30, Sheshko.
And vicious ball here.
Substitutions taking place.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Owen.
Owen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
It's Rui Costa. No, it's not getting there. And that's a throw-in. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Sheshko! Can he get it through? Chance to deliver. Terrific header! And he's following up! And he hits the net! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
That's all it can take, Peter. One loose pass with the pressure on and you've had it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Added time.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, this is a shoot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. Deep, deep into injury time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be...
That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And here's Del Piero, aimed beyond the defence. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Could move up a gear here. Can he get onto this? Lee Kang in, and a strong run down the right. Utrecht have it back and can go again. Pele. And Zanetti. Adriano, played out to the right. Zanetti, he has found the way through. Adam. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined.